Breathe in Space Fading Frontier contains adult language and situations, including alcohol use and romantic relationships. This episode includes references to military violence and depiction of alcohol abuse. Additional sensory contact warnings can be found in the show notes.
I ain't got no home to go to, ain't got nothing to sell, but my stars will never leave me, even when I'm sold to hell. I was born under a blue sky, and I'll die out in the black. When I'm gone, don't no one mourn me, 'cause my debts will drag me back.
Veterans Affairs Hotline. You have been routed to Team Hyperion, Elcom, Clinic, 8, 7, 4, TAC, 1, 1, TAC, 9, 6. Thank you for your service. Please wait on the line. All calls will be answered in the order they were received. Your place in queue is 100 and...
You know how we tell a new guy? They kick rocks. I mean it, they kick shit on the ground. Doesn't matter what planet. Doesn't even matter if there's no rocks. You can spacewalk without a tether, and by God, they'll still find something to kick. It's human, I guess. We're tactile sons of bitches, right? There's some part of our monkey brains that never grows past the stage where you chew on your hands and try to shove blocks into holes. I'll tell you a story, though. I was in QRF with a new guy. Fresh from academy, cover starched, drop wings anodized, the works. They pushed him through too fast, you know? They've been pushing him out faster and faster. Able-bodied, sure, but ballast for brains. They want to see the stars. Like in the Red Line broadcasts, you know? The commercials. Anyway, nice kid. Most of them are nice kids. Maybe I was a nice kid. Right, so we're out in Vesta, working on reunification with the Belters, which is exactly as shitty as it sounds. Lots of people with heavy collars arguing over who the big space chunk really belongs to, and us in the middle with our thumbs up our asses. Rock jockeys causing trouble, we're causing trouble. It's a lot of tension. A lot of patrol. Me and the kid are shooting the breeze, talking about... I don't know. See, here's the thing about patrol. You either talk about sports, or you talk about the private mysteries of the universe. There is no in-between. Everyday nonsense or existential crises. And family shit, Christ. It's either, my mom's green bean casserole is out of this fucking world, or my brother was never the same after his wife drowned their baby in the tub. Social boundaries get weird, is what I'm saying. So, there's a rock on the ground. There's rocks everywhere. It's a fucking asteroid. When you're new, you're not worn down correctly. It's like your edges are too sharp. People can see your cracks. Is this making any sense? I'm not making any sense. What I mean is, your brain doesn't know what information to filter out and what to keep. You don't know any better. The kid definitely doesn't know any better. I don't either, because I'm greener than a gas giant, but I'm acting tough. I got my boots bloused tight and my rifle cleaned to blue. Just a kid myself. Shit. Anyways, we're walking and talking. He's ahead of me, yammering about field goals or his dad's boat or whatever. Monkey brain takes over. He kicks a rock into a pile of trash. It sets off a pressure plate. When I open my eyes, I'm on the ground. Shockwave did a number on me. Training kicked in, I guess, or adrenaline. I got up thinking about things like perimeters and 9 lines and whatever the fuck. Kid wasn't so lucky. We ended up scooping his legs into a bag so that they'd have as much to cremate as possible. That seemed important to me at the time. Seemed polite. Bigger pile of ashes, right? Felt like I was doing a good thing, making sure his family got a coffee can's worth instead of a thimble. I was real proud of myself. So, I don't kick rocks. We found out later it was set by some belters trying to scare us off. They rigged it thinking they'd blow it after we passed a good ways by. Big boom. Nothing hurt except our eardrums. But turns out when you play with explosives, you get blown the fuck up. Who knew? Oh, hang on. I gotta take this. This is Gabs. Oh, yeah, no, sure. I'll be right there. Just gotta get cleaned up. No, haven't been drinking. Yes, ma'am. On my way. Sorry about that. I got a, weird. Could have sworn. Anyway, hey, can I pay my tab? Yes, for real this time. Sheesh. I'm sorry. Run that by me again?
It's like I said, Miss Bishop. You're signed up for a new program the VA is running.
I didn't sign up for shit.
That's because I volunteered you.
Sounds like voluntold to me.
They're calling it Changing of the Guard. Old veterans, don't give me that look. You know good and damn well we're both old veterans. Helping out the new. Mentorship program. It's supposed to encourage post-separation camaraderie and... hang on, I think I have a pamphlet for it.
Develop to strengthen relationships, provide opportunities for networking, and to empower veterans to help one another? When you're assigned your orbital buddy... I'm sorry, my what? The what?
Keep going.
When you're assigned your orbital buddy, you're assigned a friend for life? It would be kinder to shoot me.
It's a little tone deaf, I'll allow, but...
Christ's sakes, Campbell! I don't want no slick sleeve little boot attached to my hip. What do I look like, a babysitter?
Miss Bishop...
Don't Miss Bishop me. I ain't got time for this nonsense, and you know it. They got me working doubles now.
I know. I saw the report from the floor supervisor. You're doing well there.
Don't patronize me. I bust my ass at that factory, you know? I could smell JP8 in my dreams. All my clothes, my hair, stinks of it. I don't want to sling fuel all day and then have to go check in on a friggin' toddler. Make sure he, doesn't get lost in a cubicle farm trying to file his TR-76?
Gabriella, it's your last shot. I'm sorry. You know I always try to be straight with you, but they're moving caseloads around and there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
What's that mean, moving caseloads?
It means they're reclassifying people. Yes, again, don't give me that look either. And I won't be your caseworker anymore. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but with your numbers, you're probably going to end up in Themis.
But I only got moved to Hyperion a few months back.
I know. I was there.
Themis is... That's the bottom of the barrel, Chief. They'll restrict my pharmacy card.
For the 100th time, I'm not anyone's chief anymore. Listen, Gabs, it'll make you look like you're trying. I know you are trying. Believe me, I know. But your psych scores aren't great, and your file has so many tabs it bogs the network down when I open it.
Okay. Right. You're right. You're always right, Chief. Campbell. What, so I just gotta do, like, a tour? Help the new kid get stamps and cards and licky stickies and wham bam, I can stay in Hyperion?
I can't make any guarantees, and it'll be a little more involved than that. Your Orbital Buddy will be able to give you a rating, and you'll have to maintain at least a middling one in order to stay in the program.
Right, sure, but it'll help?
Yeah, it'll help.
Okay. What's, you got one picked out already? Or how does this work?
An algorithm picked him out, yeah. Matched keywords in your service records, duty stations in common, training schools, stuff like that.
Oh, great. An algorithm. Great.
Miss Bishop?
Sorry, I'm, thrilled to see which toddler the almighty algorithm has selected.
That's the spirit. I'll send the full particulars over. Try to keep an open mind.
When do I start?
Tomorrow. He'll be fresh off the chopping block, so go easy on him. And Gabs?
Yeah?
Next time you want to pretend you haven't been drinking, at least brush your teeth. You smell like an ethanol factory.
Just a beer with dinner. You know how it is. Long day.
It's only a few hours past lunch, but okay.
Have a good one, Chief.
I'm not your chief anymore, kid.
I'm sorry, Mum. There's really nothing else I can do to help you.
It's like I said, he would have been on that last shuttle. I got a copy of the passenger manifest, see? This one,
Mum, you don't even know his name.
Sure I do. Just give me that back a sec. See? Alex. Alex Trelawney. That's the one. I'm supposed to meet him. He's supposed to be here.
Yes, Mum. I understand that. I understood it the first 12 times you told me.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be here.
I have access to the exact same manifests you do. If he wasn't on the shuttle, there must have been a last-minute change.
Last-minute change? Lady, if I lose this kid before I even start mentoring him or whatever, they are gonna fail me out of the program and bam, there goes half my benefits.
Have you tried calling your friend?
I would, but this file I got from the chief is trash. I got this son of a bitch's blood type on about 14 different pages, but his comm dress? Not important, apparently.
Mum, I can honestly say I have no idea what you're talking about, and I don't appreciate the hostility. Now, if you please, there's a line behind you.
I don't please. What if what if he got kidnapped? The Patriots got feelers everywhere, and the Knights of Heimdall don't tend to rear their heads planet-side, but, like, you never know.
Kidnapped by terrorists. Mum, this is a Veterans Affairs office. It's only a 30-minute shuttle ride from Vanguard Station to here.
Excuse me?
You're excused. We're busy. Beat it. Are you making fun of me? I'm trying to make sure this boot fuck didn't get grabbed by Christ knows what sort of unsavory types, and you're making fun of me. They're probably bleeding him for intel as we speak. It's a threat to system security.
I'm sorry, but...
I said, beat it.
Excuse me, miss. I've asked you several times to leave.
Yeah, well, you're not being very helpful.
I'm going to have to alert security.
Like I ain't been kicked out of a VA office before.
I'm the boot fuck. I'm Alex Trelawney. You're Gabriella Bishop, right?
Oh. Yeah, that's me. Hey, where you been?
There was a mix-up with the shuttles. You didn't get my message?
Oh, hang on. I turned off my terminal notifications. Oh. Well, that's handy. I'll just, thanks for the assistance, miss.
Have a nice day. Thank you for your service.
Hey, come here. We gotta get some distance. That lady's nuts. So, have a good trip? Everything go all right with the, You're all checked in quarters, right? They got you in the temp housing?
Yes, Staff Sergeant.
Ugh. Don't call me that. Just Gabs is fine. Short for my given name, Gabriella, but also 'cause, well, I'm a bit of a blabbermouth. Sometimes they called me the gift of Gabs. See? 'Cause it's like, Gab? When you talk too much?
Yeah. I get it.
Right. Well, pleased to meet you, Alex. I'm your, I'm your orbital buddy.
Do I have to call you that?
Nothing would make me happier than if neither of us said those words, in that order, ever again.
Fine by me.
Chief said you were fresh from the Wardens, is that right?
Yeah, I just finished my out-processing yesterday.
Damn, that's a quick turnaround. At least they do it on Vanguard now. When I was getting out, I had to slug it through Eris Station. Is it still...
A geosynchronous bucket of bolts? Yeah.
Surprised it doesn't fall out of orbit.
So, the first day agenda said we'd be going to get my identification card.
Cards. Plural. We have to get your port pass stamped, and then you'll need your UCID, your insurance card, your pharmacy card, your group ID badge, your VIC, and all that just to start. If you need physical therapy, access to level 2 base facilities, or would like to enter the sweepstakes to visit the fucking Rings of Saturn or whatever bullshit trip they're currently peddling, you'll need different ones.
These are all physical cards I have to carry around with me?
Yep. If you ain't got a wallet, better get one. That's one of the ways you can tell a veteran. Or tell a Terran one, at least. Wallets and... Hold your wrist up. Yeah, see? Watches. Civs don't wear wristwatches. It's ancient. Might as well walk around with a fucking... What's the rock you tell time with? A sundial.
Well, I'm not taking it off. I earned my watch.
Easy, Ace. I got one too. Hell. Ain't take it off except to shower.
How do you know that name? Did they put it in my file? The out-processing clerk said he wouldn't.
Wait. What name? What are we talking about?
I never wanted to be Ace. It's...
A nickname straight from war vids about Cobra pilots with out-of-reg haircuts? Yeah, that's why I said it. I didn't think it was actually your nickname. I'm gonna be real with you. That's hilarious.
It isn't.
It's a little hilarious, man. Ace.
Can we go get my ID cards now?
Yeah, for sure. We gotta go through the main office up to floor 37. That's Delta Wing, and you can remember it's for ID cards because there's a D in ID. And yeah, there's an I too, but that'd be Indigo Wing, which is family planning. You remember that one because a big brand of birth control they peddled a few years back. It's discontinued now, something about rashes, was called Roxaplanon, which has got the Portuguese word for purple in it.
What? Really?
Yeah, one of the Portuguese words for purple is Roxa.
That's not what
We can get most of your cards in Delta Wing, but we should probably make a stop to Oscar Wing on the way out. Get your health benefit intake started. That's like a whole fucking thing. Whoa, Ace, you good, kid? Why'd you stop?
How many floors is this building?
Several. I don't know. I've been up to the 50s. I think it goes a bit higher than that. What, you scared of heights or something?
No. It's a lot. This is all a lot.
Yeah, it's certainly... that. Come on, we'll take the grav lift up. I don't know if you've been in a lot of the big Terran buildings, but shoom, them suckers will shoot you there in no time. I liked them when I first got back. Kinda over it now, though. After you. See? If I swipe my card... Hang on, gotta... Nope, not this one. Nope. Nope. Shit, this one's expired. Aha! We're off to the races. Well, off to the floors I'm allowed to go to anyways.
I know how to work a grav lift.
Right. Of course you do. Yeah. I'll just, punch in Delta Wing, and we can... shoom.
Sorry. It's been a long... Holy shit!
Ha! See? Shoom. It's just down the hall. Hey! Doesn't look like it's busy. I've been before and the line's wrapped around the corner. Damn it, Ace, you stopped again, and I ain't telling Campbell I lost a toddler in Delta Wing. No man left behind. You've got to stay in my... Oh my god. My orbit. I get it now.
That's a lot of people.
It's a couple of them, sure.
And it's loud, and there's...
Not enough exits? Yeah. Civilians designed it and didn't take into account how many people would walk up here day after day, year after year, with brains that fucking crave no one has the fastest way to beat feet. Want me to, help?
What, like hold my hand? I don't need your assistance to walk down a hallway, Staff Sergeant.
Man, I'm trying to... Listen, I need a good rating on this mentorship thing, and you've been busting my clam since the second I met you. What gives?
Right. You just need your score, of course.
I mean, I'm trying to help, too. I'm the helpingest son of a gun you've ever met. I saw you're a Title 12, right?
Not so loud.
That's my only volume. Anyways, there's nothing to be ashamed of. It's just a medical separation. Sorry. It's just a medical separation.
Yeah, well, if it were up to me, I'd still be at Riker Station with my platoon. I didn't ask for a med sep.
I mean, I get it. I'm a Title 12, too. I was 4 years from retirement when they told me my back was no good for him anymore. Got knocked on my ass one too many times.
Right. I saw that in your file.
Well, I bet that's why we got matched, right? I can give you a hand. Listen, it's a real pain to deal with booking all the appointments, but I got this shit down to a science.
I'm sure you do.
Okay, now what's wrong?
Listen, Staff Sergeant.
I'm not a staff sergeant anymore. I'm just a...
Just a what?
Just a person, I guess.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be just a person. I want to be a corporal. It says on all my forms and files and paperwork that I was a corporal, but I still am. I need to be. I want my gear back. It's weird to not have the weight of it. I've spent 5 years knowing exactly what it feels like to have it on, and 2 days ago I scrubbed it all clean and gave it to a clerk who didn't even look me in the eye when I initialed the form.
I know. Trust me, I know. It's a special kind of empty. Don't worry, though. We'll get you squared away.
You can't even square yourself away.
Excuse me?
They said they'd send someone who could help me, someone who understands, but just look at the state of you. Your shirt isn't even buttoned up the right way. I thought you were hungover, but now I think you might still be drunk.
Hey now, there's no need...
You've seen my service record, right? Well, I've seen yours, too. One of my rack mates from boot camp works admin now, and I had him do some research, pull the parts that aren't public. You've got as many demotions as meritorious promotions, Staff Sergeant. Then, what? You get kicked out for back pain? You and half the fleet when they get tired of doing their jobs. I didn't want this. I begged them to keep me, to give me a desk job even, so I could stay. You keep saying you understand, that you get it. You don't. You can't. Whatever bullshit buddy program matched us up is wrong. We're nothing alike. Ow! Jesus Christ!
Get the fuck out of here. Go get your fucking ID cards, go make your appointments, whatever it is you need. Just do it as far away from me as possible. You don't know a thing about me. You understand that? Not a thing.
Listen,
I'm done listening to you. Get out of my sight before I get us both kicked out. People are looking. Corporal.
Nah.
What are you all looking at? Take a hike. She'd better answer. I swear to God if she doesn't answer... Campbell! Yeah, it's me! What? No. Everything's fine. Why do you always assume when I call it's because I got a problem? Christ. Anyways, I called because, I got a problem. Listen, Chief, I'm serious. I can't do this. I thought I could, but I can't. I'm no good at this kind of thing, and we both know it. No sense in playing pretend anymore. Yeah, I'm quitting. Have you met this kid? He's a gremlin. No, we had a fight and he stormed off. God, it sounds like I'm describing a breakup. I hate this. Can I go home? No, I didn't. I mean, I hit him a little bit, sure. Believe me, I was doing a public service. No. Don't start using that esprit de corps bullshit on me with the disappointed mom voice. Chief, come on. I really just want to go home. Yeah, I know. I know it's Listen, it's not the first thing I've failed. Not by a long shot. I should be used to it, right? That was a joke. I was trying to make a joke. No, I don't guess it is all that funny, when it comes down to it. Okay, fine. I'll finish today's agenda, but then I'm done. I'll figure it out. I'm sure Themis ain't all that bad. Okay. Thanks, Chief. Campbell. I appreciate it. I'm sorry I screwed up. We'll talk about it later, I guess. I gotta go find a toddler. I hate this. I hate everything. I want to have a drink and grow into my couch and pass out until it's time for my next shift. And hey, did a young man pass this way? About this tall, regulation haircut? Yeah, sorry. I realized I'm describing 90% of the people in here. Thanks anyways. Oh, hey! Hey, Ace! Hey, hold up.
What do you want?
To help you get your stupid ID cards.
I thought we were done.
After this? Yeah. Then you can tank my rating and get an Orbital Buddy who doesn't have her head 10 ways up her ass. I ain't apologizing for popping you in the mouth. And I don't expect you to apologize for your part. So we just gotta do the thing. Call it a ceasefire, if you want. I'm assigned to help, so I'm gonna help. At least for today.
Yeah, okay. Fine. I do have... can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
After we went our separate ways, I checked my terminal and I had a message from the benefits office. Or, I guess, one of the benefit offices. It has a number designate over 9 digits long, which is alarming, but well, just look. What does that mean, partially pre-existing condition?
Aw, hell. It means they decided you had that problem before you got in, and while serving might have made it worse, they're not going to give you full benefits for it.
For my nerve damage? I had to get skin grafts, for God's sake.
There is no God in bureaucracy, Ace. Listen, this system, it is designed to spit out people who aren't willing to be a giant pain in the ass. If you're gonna go with the flow, you might as well keep going, all the way out an airlock. Veterans Affairs ain't all bad. There's good people doing good work. But a lot of the time, they're fighting a losing battle.
That's...
depressing? Yeah.
Okay. What do I need to do? How do I not, go out the airlock?
You? Ain't gotta do shit. Let me take this one.
What do you mean?
I'm not the right person to help you, alright? I'm not the right person to help anyone. I know that. You know that. Campbell knows it, although she pretends she doesn't. I'm trying to work on it. Shit's hard. Anyways, I can't do much, but I can do this. I mean, have you seen me? I'm the biggest pain in the ass I've ever met. We'll go down to the Benny's office together and get them to schedule a reevaluation. That much, I promise.
Really? You do that after I...
Of course! No one fucks with my Orbital Buddy but me. Let's go, Ace.
I really wish you wouldn't call me that.
Sure thing. Ace.
Nah.
To continue in English, please press 1. Para continuar en español, por favor. If you are a veteran of the Castalia conflict, press 1. If you are calling in regards to an open claim, please disconnect and seek out our claim assistance team.
Hey, it's been a really, really long day. I only got home a few hours ago, and I got work in the morning. What if I'm just...
If you've had exposure to a burn pit, press 3.
I'm tired. What's the option for tired?
Our solar storm tracker is currently down, but to receive a terminal notification when services are restored, please press 4.
Hey, phone lady?
If you need to schedule a radiation exposure test, please press 6. If you know your party's extension, please input it now.
You're not listening.
If this is an emergency, please disconnect and contact emergency services.
I'm lonely. I'm just... Christ. Do you know what it's like to hate something and not know how to live without it at the same time? I got so many good memories, but they're all mixed in with the bad, and I don't know how to let any of them go. It's like there's a hole in my heart that I'm supposed to fill, but fill how? It's where being a person goes. Being a human. I don't know how. Is that... Can you recover from that? Am I going to be like this forever?
We're sorry. That is not a valid entry. Please disconnect and try your call again, or stay on the line to be connected to one of our customer support specialists.
No. Don't do that. Don't you put me in that queue, phone lady. I'm not fucking around.
Please hold and stay on the line. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
What the? Ace? You okay?
Hey. I couldn't sleep, and you seemed like the kind of person who maybe couldn't sleep either.
I mean... Yeah, you're not wrong.
I tried to call my friends, I guess, from my platoon. But there's the time difference, and they can't really respond to messages when they're starside, so...
Yeah, go ahead and prepare yourself for that to get real weird. I'm sure they said to call them any time, right? That they'll check in. Probably said they owe you a beer next time they're planetside.
They didn't mean it?
No, they meant the absolute fuck out of it. That's what makes it hard. But you're gonna use them to cling to something you can't have, and they're gonna realize that without battalion gossip to fall back on, they ain't got nothing interesting to say. In a few months, you won't even know who they're talking about anymore. People come and go too much. Promotions, transfers, separations.
Yeah, it makes sense, I guess.
Sorry, I don't mean to be a downer. It's just... try not to take it personal. What about your family?
We're not close.
I know how that feels. Military's a black hole for people with family issues. They make it seem so easy, right? Just bam. Shove you in a cramped room with a bunch of smelly randos and say, here, these are your people now. And you're like, well, fuck, alright, I guess I'll die for them, and you roll with it. It seems great, but... sorry, I'm rambling. Gift of Gabs and all.
No, I'm listening.
Well, if you ask me, being ready to die for someone and actually wanting them to live well are two different things. I live in a one-bedroom apartment and spend most of my paychecks on cat food and whiskey. I don't need some goober to take a bullet for me. I need... I don't know. Someone to ask me how my day was. Anyways, that's my therapy starting to talk. Don't tell my head shrinker. Wouldn't want her to think I actually listen.
Sorry, I know that was all very heartfelt, and I do genuinely appreciate it, but I have to ask about your cat. It's the law.
His name is Mr. Cat, and he is better than all people. No, I will not be taking criticisms of his name at this time.
That's fair. Are you drinking? Sorry, I'm not trying to judge. I can just hear it in your voice. A little bit.
Nah, I'm just... Okay, yeah, I'm Not a very good liar. I was trying to make an appointment for my back, since I'll need to get my meds adjusted. But I got a little derailed. The drink probably didn't help. Whoops.
To be fair, the hotline would make me drink too. It's a maze. I tried it the other day and almost threw my terminal into a latrine.
That sounds like something I'd do. The drinking doesn't help, by the way. I know you know that, but official statement, all con, it doesn't help. I'm just used to it now. Keep telling myself I'll cut back.
I'll take it under advisement. Hey, do you know when we can meet again? I have the appointment for my reevaluation scheduled, but they gave me cards for a physical therapy assessment and some mysterious instructions about going to Foxtrot Wing. I don't even know where to begin with that.
Not to be an asshole, but shouldn't you be asking your Orbital Buddy this stuff?
Gabs, you have got to check your messages once in a while.
You sound like Campbell, and I don't like it one bit. Hang on, let me take a look.
Oh, they also gave me a stack of paperwork like you wouldn't believe. Or I guess you would believe it. Actual paper, though, like from trees? Or maybe it's synthetic, I don't know. Anyway, I have no idea how to fill all this nonsense out.
You rated me 10 out of 10?
It's a bit more complicated than that. Actually, it's a lot more complicated than that. They have it separated into 7 different analysis protocols. Yes, they use the word protocol. And as you adjust the ratings, you produce ZAP, which are zone action points, because the protocols correspond to a zone, and anyway, the program crashed about 6 times before it went through.
Ace, Thanks.
Yeah, sure. I appreciated your help today. I know I can be hard to get along with sometimes, so thanks. Do Orbital Buddies play spades?
Load the program and shoot me an invite. It's on.
Invite's on the way. I did want to ask, though. Does it get easier? Sorry, I guess that's a big question. I don't know how else to ask it.
Honestly?
Honestly.
It does. Yeah. I think it does.
Okay. Thanks.
No. Thank you.
For what? Wait, no, don't say it, don't
Thank you for your service, Ace.
I hate you.
That's the spirit. Now draw to see who deals. I ain't got all night. Hey, did I tell you about this other Ace I knew? Except get this. She gave herself the nickname. Came in one morning with a leather jacket over her flight suit and everything. I thought the company guns was gonna shit himself when he saw her. Then, one day...
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Breathe in Space, Fading Frontier. This episode, Take a Number, Get in Line, was written by Erika Kaiser, directed by Scott Paladin, and edited by Scott Paladin. The VA hotline was voiced by Alex Judkins. Gabriella Gabs Bishop was voiced by Erika Kaiser. The clerk was voiced by Alex Judkins. Alex Trelawney was voiced by M. German. Our theme, Blues for the Black, was composed by Michael Freitag with vocals by Jeremiah and lyrics by Scott Paladin. You can find links to learn more about our cast and crew in the show notes, and more information about our show at our website, breatheinspace.lawofnames.com. Breathe in Space, Fading Frontier is a Law of Names production.